A, yay or nay? Who do we appreciate? This is going to be a full appreciation episode.
Oh, good.
Name somebody you appreciate and their favorite value. Is that like a workplace thing? Do you guys ever pull one of those? What's your favorite corporate value that we have?
Oh.
And tell us why.
Yeah. Self-serving stuff. I just got a tumbler in the mail. A drinking apparatus from
really?
Progressive.
Oh, I thought you meant an old website from the 2010s.
No.
Those are very old-fashioned.
So that's good because I needed a new drinking apparatus. I'm a big fan of.
I mean, did you order it yourself or did it just show up?
No, it just showed up.
Really?
Yeah, with like a note from like the general manager of my department.
Oh, from work. I see what you're saying. I got you.
Yeah.
I didn't make the connection somehow that you were continuing.
You know what they sent us before? They sent so. I got a yearbook, like type thing, or like a photo album type thing, like a month ago. It's like because I guess we sold like one of our main campuses to get like because you don't need as many buildings these days, and so like they made this big photo album and sent it to everyone, and I'm like, thanks, but I'm like I don't really revel in the memories of a place I never went to. And even if I did, I'm not really a photo album guy. So it's kind of weird because it's like maybe don't spend the money to send everyone a photo album. Like,
we're good. Yeah.
If you wanted to take the cost of that, whatever it is, this is whatever the cost to send me to make my album and send me it. Divide it by 2 and I'll take the cash value and I'll take that instead. I'll take the cost of it, divide it by 2 so that you're winning, so that we both win.
We've had a lot of like retirement announcements lately. I mean, it's fun. Like retiring's pretty cool. Awesome. You worked for a long time. You made it to this point. You deserve to celebrate. But it's like company wide and like, especially when you get down to like the store level employees, like they don't care. Like I'll be like, "Hey, what did everybody think about those announcements this week?" And they're like, "Who's that?" I see them like once a year, like that. But the announcements are just for like, it's for each other, and I guess just keep it that way. That's okay. I mean, it's good to know. It's something that could be an email, I guess. But a lot of people work at a company like the one I work for like 40 years, and that's very unusual. So I guess that's worth celebrating. I don't think I could ever have done that.
Like, you can't, like, but also like people, retirements are weird because it's like people don't, if they're not close with the person, they don't give a shit.
Right.
Like, and you can't make them because it doesn't make, it's kind of the whole thing of like, finding out that like people you maybe kind of aware of like pass away and die, and you're like, am I supposed to feel something? I'm like, I don't, like, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I don't give a shit. Like, if I gave a shit, then my life would suck because people are dying all around all the time, everywhere, every day. So like, not to be insensitive,
what a way to
but
live.
if you're retiring, I mean, awesome, congrats for you, but that's at best what you're getting out of me, unless I really know you.
I remember when we first started this episode 4 minutes ago, I said something about this is going to be an appreciation episode. And boy, did we deliver. This is going really well. Appreciate the theme song.
Your old souls with the past still pretending. Strangely familiar like a two we both know. Living the reruns from a long time ago. Levels we cleared and the battles we lost. 20 years gone, but we still count the cost.
big fan today. Big appreciation for baby powder.
Okay.
Tell you what, been doing some walks as it's gotten nicer out. Some trail walks, and I don't know if it's something about. I was a fan of those, the shorts that have the inside, like
The liner.
whatever running boxers liner, yeah. And I don't know if those are for me anymore. Like I don't know that the proportion between the liner and the short is correct, and I think it's just moving around. I don't
Oftentimes
think
they
I have the
aren't.
support that I need. Yeah. So
Oftentimes
I might
they
have to
aren't.
go
I'm
full
like,
switch.
this should be like more cinched and like this should be tighter against the skin.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's like just hanging too low, unless my balls are getting really heavy, which humble brag.
Right.
Don't mean to talk out of school, but
I don't know if I
they
don't know the
don't
science
ask you about,
behind it, but
some people say it's not the motion in the ocean, but it's definitely the motion in the toilet can get scary because it's dipping a little low. Um, Probably catching a little too much water. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm catching a little what do you call it? A little taint rash. Is that what they call babies have?
you're chafing. You're
Little
chafing.
perineum, a little chafing.
All right.
And I had to, on the way home, I forgot it when I left work to buy some, and I just freshly powed. So that's where I am, everybody. Freshly powed. I think it's working.
Great.
But I get out there. I don't want.
We'll check
to my
back
walking,
in. We'll check back in.
Just like tomorrow morning when I wake up, I better be
In
better be svelte.
in a similar vein,
It's not the right word, but
Sunday, I woke up. I had gone back and forth on whether or not I was going to bring workout clothes on my little Texas trip, and I did the right thing. And I got dressed. I woke up on Sunday, got in all my workout clothes, went down to the front desk. I'm like, "Where's the fitness center?" They're like, "Oh, it's under, what is it, being renovated or being updated." And I'm like, And then the brilliant person just like stares at me and they go like, "I think there's an LA Fitness nearby." I'm like, I didn't say anything, but I wanted to say, and that's helping me how you don't know where it is, and it sounds like
I am
something I'd
paying
have to
for
pay
the
for.
hotel.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't understand why you think that's helpful. But so I'm like, all right, I'll go run instead. So I go outside. Dude, it's like 7:30 in the morning and it's so humid. It was like 77, 78 and humid right out of the gate.
what city were you in?
Houston for this
Oh,
story.
Yankees.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I'll just run the streets of Houston. Like, Houston during the weekend is weird because there's so little amount of traffic.
Yeah, like the actual downtown area.
Yeah, I was in like downtown Houston, and there's like these
Yeah.
massive streets, like 4 or 5 across, like one-way streets and stuff, but there's like no one driving on them. So anyway, I go for a run, figure directions out, sort of, kind of, try not to go into like areas that look too stabby. And then I go back upstairs, to the room, and I'm like, all right, now I need a shower, and I'll get some breakfast after I shower. I go into my clothes, and I somehow didn't pack underwear. Packed everything.
what the
not enough underwear. I didn't pack any underwear. 5 pairs of socks because I had enough socks to wear during the day and to work out in.
Dude.
So I had like 5 pairs of socks.
Like, were they
no
sitting
underwear.
somewhere on your, in your
I
two
still
pack
don't know.
pile? Nope.
I guess I never
Didn't-
pulled them out.
Totally brain farted.
Yeah. So I'm like,
wow.
now I'm
Ballsy
stewing.
choice.
I'm stewing in my sweat when I realize, like, I'm like, couldn't I have realized this before I went for a run? So for the first time in I don't know how long, I just have to take a shower and then really try drying myself off and then toss those shorts on with nothing below. And I went commando or free ball for the first time in a long time.
In a baseball stadium?
No, well, no. This was the only move I had. So what I did was I'm like, guys, taking the car. Got to go find a Target. I got to buy some underwear. So I went to a Houston Target
Sure.
and remedied the situation. But for a few hours, I was footloose and fancy free, and I'll tell you, I don't enjoy it. I don't know why people opt to do it. It's weird.
I don't know what the right kind of like. I don't mind in a nighttime situation if you got some like shorts on or whatever, like just athletic shorts or something. I can do a sweatpant here and there, but I just, I can't sleep. I don't understand the people that can sleep naked. I mean, I've done it if I've been super hot, but it's not comfortable. I don't enjoy it. I still, and it's not. It has nothing to do with like the biblical idea of feeling exposed as an Adam, to sin or anything. It's nothing about that. It's just I don't like just rolling over on my balls. I guess I don't know what it is. I don't like my sheets getting stuck in between my legs. And it's like it's just you get one sleep in those. I feel like it's got to get washed like right away. I mean, I know sometimes you can just fall asleep naked, but it's it's a hygienic thing. I think we're all familiar with the smell down there, you guys, right? So I don't get it. Like and comment if you sleep nude and tell us why exactly.
They're not going to.
I gotta know what's the benefit. I just would love to live in a world where that feels really comfortable.
But I don't. I don't care to. I don't need to. It can't. Yeah, I don't know what advantages it carries. So it's just no, not for me, not for me. But yeah.
So you got back today from your road trip?
I did.
So where'd you went to Houston? This was a baseball road trip, right?
Yeah, I went to Houston Saturday. Went to the Astros Yankees game on Sunday. Drove to Arlington from Houston yesterday, and went to the Rangers Yankees game last night, and then flew out of Dallas Fort Worth this morning.
And what's your record as a fan in Texas?
1-1.
Okay, that's solid.
This is the way.
Yeah, there you go. You can't lose it all early in the year,
No.
What was the? How many people did you go with? Like, what was the scene? What was the setup? Is it your usual crew?
Yep, boy. Jay and then Rob, Wild Card Rob, that you'd met for the first time at Steve's gathering.
Mm-hmm.
He is a difficult human to keep track of. He is a difficult person to travel with. He is very all over the place.
He's on fire!
It's wild because he had a pack, like a Ziploc bag of gummies with him. And he just pops one in, and we were just walking along and stuff. And I find out later that his were 50 milligram gummies, and he just
Jesus Christ.
He eats those just to coast, and I'm like, my God,
wild.
I'm like 10
is
makes me not
wild.
function. I'm like,
Yeah.
and he's literally coasting on 50. Yeah, it's.
I'm on like
level.
I'm on like 2 milligrams right now. I just, as of yesterday, got like some THC seltzer that I'm gonna try to use to replace like alcohol in the near term. I don't know why. Just like
Give it a whirl.
trying to give the liver a break, the intestines a break, that kind of thing. As I should, and I don't know if replacing it with THC seltzers is the move. But I haven't really like smoked in a long time, like edibles in a long time. So I'm going real slow. Like yesterday, I probably had I have these 5 milligram seltzers. Mm-hmm. That's 5 THC and 5 CBD, which is like very low. Like apparently, like if you're used to it, it's supposed to make you feel like a light buzz. But I had like a third of a can yesterday, and that's as far as I went because like I'm a grown up. I'm gonna approach this smartly, and it worked. But there was a point, like when I was doing stuff, like I did laundry last night, and then I was cleaning some dishes, and I went on like a little trail walk, like 4 miles or something. I just kept doing stuff. But as soon as when I was doing stuff, I didn't think about it. But as soon as I would sit down, I would just be like, oh, my head would just start. I would be like, "Whoa, my eyes want to close." I don't understand. So I just took a little before now. So we'll see. We'll see if it's
Yeah.
30 minutes in where we're at. I don't even know. I do kind of miss the idea of enjoying being stoned because I remember in my heyday it was so fun. Like, post work, like little one hitter or something like that. Just feel real good. Just be riding high. But then for me it wasn't a way of life to sustain for every day for
No.
whatever it was, 10 years, and my anxiety caught up with me. I mean, I don't know if does it cause it. I don't know. The book's out. But my anxiety probably would have been there anyway. It was always developing. It was always inside of me. The call was coming from inside the house, as you say, like the whole time. But I do miss the at its peak, playing games, dude, watching South Park, like movies that are terrible. They just like seem
You're like,
so
how
much
was I
better.
so good at this? I was so talented. I could watch South Park while high.
It was so but yeah, giving it a go. It is not recommended to also drink alcohol while you drink these. Go figure. They say some people can feel phased or faded, and I'm like, yeah, no, I remember that. That was awesome too. I used to be able to handle that. You know, just hanging out, just crushing Jack and sodas, like those were a thing. Just Coca-Cola with alcohol. Like, what kind of fucking madman was I? That's just asking for trouble. Calories didn't matter, and then just ripping a bubbler, just being just absolutely just gone. But I'm like, I don't even know if I could. I don't know if you could go to those days again. Would you? Just being like there's this era of like in your 20s where nothing hurts, man. It all just if you're too drunk or too high, you just fall asleep. I guess that could happen now. Maybe we're coming back to it, but now I would be more panicked about it. But back then there was nothing. It was like, yeah, I'll get up for work at 6 a.m. That's part of it. That's what I do. It's functional living. But yeah, new experiment. The seltzers. We'll see how they go. I'm working my way up to a 5 milligram. Let's see if I can get to there in like a week. I'm such a little bitch. I feel like I'm such I just haven't done it.
Man,
I'm not testing the waters on the over. Yeah.
It all hits hard, and it's so like I don't know how quick drinks like hit, but like edibles, like in gummies especially, it's just like, dude, it takes so long to like monitor the situation. You really have to like take some and then wait for 2 hours and see what you're dealing with in 2 hours, and then figure out if you want any more.
With the drinks, it says because of the way it's infused or diffused, like it usually takes like 15 to 30 minutes to feel
That's
something.
pretty quick still.
Yeah. It says, of course, it's got to say like can take up to 2 hours, so like go slow, that kind of thing. But yeah, I think ideally, this is my goal. This is my goal right now. I'd like to get to like a spot where I'm just sipping on maybe two in a night. Slow, long term, just over the course of like 5 hours, 6 hours, and just be like, just ride it through. And I'm gonna try real hard, you guys. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it for us. I'm gonna do it for the pod. It's high stakes here. A grown man having 10 milligrams of THC over the course of 6 hours. That's what 911 calls are all about. Yeah, 50. That's fucking crazy. I couldn't even imagine. Like,
yeah, and mind you, he's drinking beers throughout this entire time too.
Yeah.
So like, that's just I don't know. Found a barcade, so I did do that yesterday after the game. Not that great.
What was
but
the style?
they did include pinball in their all you can play. So it was like $12, $13 all you can play, and it included about 10 pinball machines.
Love it. All you can place.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Picked up Guitar Hero, tried playing Cliffs of Dover on hard.
Yeah.
Nope.
Where are we on that, huh? Where'd you? No.
Did
not where you used
maybe
to be.
20% through the song, maybe. I'm like, wow. I'm like, I used to be a lot better than this. Definitely don't have the coordination anymore. I mean, I bet I could get it back. It didn't seem like mind blowing, but I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, you can't just pick this thing up after 15 years and try Guitar Heroing again.
And you can't like buy the equipment anymore. It's like so stupidly expensive to get like a
Yeah.
Guitar Hero guitar. Like it's like $100, $150 depending on which one you need. Like they have a PC version. I think it's called Clone Hero. They can put a bunch of songs on that people have mapped out, sort of like Mario Maker style, where you can make your own levels, but they've made their own songs.
Right.
And that would be fun to do. And then I'm like, maybe I should just buy a real guitar and learn learn how to play that. That seems more fruitful for the hand-eye coordination and brain functionality. But I don't know. Maybe it's the same.
Didn't you have an electric guitar?
I did. I had a couple in college. Well, I might have had it a little bit after. I just wasn't playing it. I don't know why.
Did you sell
And
it?
then I was like, I'm going to sell it. Sold it pretty quickly, yeah, with the amp. And of course, like a year later, you're like, God, I wish I could play guitar again. Just like, even though I hadn't played it for like 4 years before that. Like as soon as you sell it, you're like, damn it, I missed that guitar. I'd be playing right now for sure if I had it. Let me go buy another one.
Right.
It has like caught my mind a little bit here in like the last year to be like, just get a doodler. Nothing like a little Epiphone, kind of like $150 dealio. Don't even get an amp, just something to like sit on the couch with and do finger stuff with. Just real simple, just something to make the night go. You were doing that with bass, weren't you? Didn't we, when we started this podcast, were you still playing bass? I don't even remember.
Hard to say.
Do you
I
still
got my bass
dabble?
restrung and such.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I needed someone to like push me to like actually improve and like learn how to be better. So it was always just farting around from day one, not really not knowing what I was doing, throwing some tabs, like downloading some tabs and just playing those and being like, hey, I can play this now, but not really anything in particular.
did either stadium stand out, Houston or Arlington, as like a better food and drink option? Or was there any crazy items?
At Houston, I did have. Houston, I took to Reddit to ask people to find out like what was the food item of choice to get there. Arlington didn't really seem to have one that stuck out. But at Houston, I got the Crawford dog. And what a Crawford dog
I
is
feel like I've heard of that.
two like hot dog links cut lengthwise in half so that they're kind of
Okay.
like face open. Those are griddled, put onto a hamburger bun, basically a potato bun. So all four half lengths next to each other, and then they put yellow mustard and like bacon onion jam on it, and that thing was delightful. That was really good.
That reminds me of like the old 20-something days when you're bad at, I mean, not that I'm great, but bad at getting groceries or forgetting things, or where you just eat a lot of hot dogs. And just I remember just having some dogs or sausages and just never having hot dog buns. So just go straight into the hamburger buns, like cut them in half. I ate a lot of those back in the day. And then I really kind of just went straight to tortillas after that. Like I almost never have bread unless I do sliders. Like throw it in a tortilla. I'm good. Cut down on the carbs. But sausages, I've even done it with. I've done like a burger patty, cooked it up, cut it in half, thrown it in a tortilla.
Oh, I've done
Like
that. I've
it's
done
the
that.
all-purpose
plenty of times.
carrier. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
What's
I don't eat a lot of bread either, but sometimes like when you get a burger, like if I go out and get a burger, I'm probably not gonna get it without the bun. I'm just gonna be like, all right, I guess we're just having a bun. So like, sometimes a nice bun, piece of bread is good, but yeah, in general, you try to not incorporate bread so much. But other than that, no, nothing massive with the cuisine sticking out. I liked Arlington better. It's a newer field. Houston's a little wonky. They have a choo-choo train in the outfield, which is interesting.
That's right.
But it also probably tainted it that the Yankees lost. So it's like, all right, this
Makes
stadium's
everything
stupid anyway.
worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
stupid.
I don't even, or like, were they close, competitive? Were they compelling games?
Not really, no.
Good,
Yankees dominated the Rangers game pretty much, and Houston dominated their game.
Did you do like any of the pass the dollars in the solo cup, beer cup kind of games?
I don't know what that is, so no.
You don't? Isn't there? Like, that was one of my favorite parts of going to live baseball, at either UT or the Round Rock Express, the affiliate of the Texas Rangers. And I think you just like somebody gets up, you put $1 in the cup. If they don't get a hit, pass it along to the next person. You just keep going until like somebody gets a hit. If your batter gets a hit, you just take the pool. It's simple. It's simple gambling, but it's
You have to have cash. That's not as easy these days.
That's true. No, it's true. That was a thing. What about? Is there any outfield shenanigans? Like, what do they do between innings at games now? Do they run races? Do they have like kids run across the field?
No, not really.
What's the
there was
entertainment?
some race. I mean, they put them up. They put like, follow the ball and stuff up on like the big video board. They'll do that between innings, but generally the game is made to keep going. But both games ended up lasting about 3 hours apiece. Yeah, I don't know. Trying to think if anything interesting happened. I've been seeing on Twitter that there was a fight at the Rangers game, but it was not near us. We were not located where the fight broke out. But I mean, Yankees people travel. It was actually pretty interesting. Like, a lot of people went from Houston to Arlington because the Yankees were in Houston, then Arlington.
Oh,
so
yeah.
a lot of people did that, it seems. Yeah. Our hotel room, the first night we were there, we came back after dinner, and it was like 74 degrees in the hotel room, and the air conditioning clearly was not working. So Jay was an adult.
And did you purchase a fan or get one from the concierge?
No, I got a fan on Amazon though, and I think it's going to do the job. I got this little battery powered fan that you can plug in like USB-C or micro USB to charge it. And this little bugger is nice and flat, so I can like carry it even in like a backpack or anything like that. It was like $13. But that wasn't going to do anything for the other two guys staying in the room. So he called up and he's like, "We need a different room." He's like, "The heat's broken, so send someone up or give us a different room." And they put us in a different room. So
That a way to advocate for yourself,
I gotta show you. I'm gonna send this in a text so you can see what the room looked like for our first evening. So when traveling with three guys, it's tough because you're like, ideally you're gonna find hotels that have 2 beds and a pullout, so that we don't have to pay for 2 rooms and you're not shacking up with someone in the same bed. If we were traveling with 4 people, I'd say, all right, we'll just go 2 and 2. But 3 people is always tricky. Oh, here it is. Here's a picture of, and I want you to just paint a picture for the fans, if you can,
With my
of how
words?
this room is set up.
Okay. It's in your radio, left to right. It looks like there's a couch, sort of with a section, but the section it looks like it'd be one of those sections that has the lounge side to it, so one person can lay their legs out, but there's an armrest in the way where the legs would be, so that seems not functional. But anyways, the TV is between the bed and the couch. So if you're on the couch looking from left to right, there's a TV stand right in the middle of the carpet, as if like a child was building a house on The Sims, I think, something like that. Didn't know where to put it. And then there's 2 beds behind it. And also the TV stand is about 1 foot outside of the range of the door, it appears. Looks like it. So, yeah.
That is how the
really,
room is set up. It is the most obscure idea to set up a room and be like, what we'll do is we'll open up the door and you'll walk right into the fucking TV stand. And the couch will be on
Showed
one
it
side of
to
the
the
TV. Now,
viewers.
the TV does spin, but if you're in bed and someone else is on the couch, well, you both can't watch TV. One of you gets to watch TV, but it's going to spin. So,
Well, because somebody's great idea was like, no, because then they can watch TV either way. No, we don't need two TVs. We can
Right.
we can let it spin, and we'll just put the TV stand in the middle of the whole room.
are you sure
There's
people
no
want to
room for
walk
anything.
around the TV stand's taking up a lot of real estate? Are we sure we want to put a TV stand right where they open the door and like in the way kind of any movement in this room? Absolutely. Absolutely we want to do that. So
There's definitely no room for like a cot either if you really needed one. It seems
No.
very tight if you would have
No.
needed that.
so that was an obscure feature, we'll call it, of the room. But yeah, that hotel was interesting. We couldn't find water during the continental breakfast. So
Is this the
there
same
was,
hotel?
Yeah. So there was juice.
Wow.
There was
So
carafes
who
of
is
ju-
it? Slam 'em. Slam 'em.
No.
Who is
no,
it? Okay.
No.
Wow. A loyalist. Give him another shot.
The carafes in the breakfast bar area were like almond milk, oat milk, chocolate milk, 2%, skim milk, orange juice, apple juice. And I'm like, one of these has to be water. And there's just no water. I walk over, there's coffee, still no water. So the second day we go down, Jay, smart guy, brings a bottle of water because I bought a case of water when we got there. Jay brings down a bottle of water. I'm like, oh, that was a really smart play. I'm like, you're really smart about this. Still no water. Oh, there is water. It's like tucked around a corner, like blocked off literally by any view, unless you are avidly looking for it around this corner, which you would have no reason to go around that corner because it goes to like the back area where the employees are. So it's just this hidden area where they keep the water. And I'm like, who's placing anything in this hotel? Who is setting up the logistics of this hotel? That person needs to get fired. We just got stuff that
Did
where
you
it shouldn't
find it,
be.
or did you have to get told where it was?
No, Rob found it. He's so scattered that I think it made it
Yeah.
probably intuitive for him.
He accident. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. But
Dude, you've yawned a few times. You sound tired too, huh? Knocked it all out. Of you?
I got back from the baseball game at 10:45, got back to the hotel and had to wake up to drive to the airport. We left at 5:15 a.m. So I couldn't sleep because I was nervous about waking up in time to drive to the airport. So obviously you don't sleep when you know that you have to be somewhere, especially for a flight. So yeah, it's you just hope
How's
hope
that
for the best
TSA
because you're
treating
like,
you these days.
good. Touchless ID is working well. I just walk up, they scan my face, they take a little bit of my soul, and then I walk on through.
Nice.
I have been very lucky with TSA wait times and everything as of late. Knock on wood, because I have to fly again Monday.
Man, who are you, George Clooney?
Wow, I can't believe I understood that reference.
That's what I was gonna
what the hell
say,
is
yeah.
it called? The air, not the air up there. What the hell is
Up
it
in
called?
the air.
Up in the air.
Up in the air. The air up there. Yeah, he's in that. I think.
The air
Yeah.
up there. Wasn't that a basketball movie or something?
Yeah. I think it's like, is that like a
Um,
Jamaican basketball team? I don't remember. Or is that, I'm conflating that
Nope,
with
you're-
bobsleds. I don't know.
I think you're thinking of Cool Runnings and bobsleds.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, TSA's been fine, flying's been fine, haven't run into really any issues, but yeah, I'm exhausted, but we got something on program and starting in a little over an hour. I got to stay up and watch. So
The Sabres are having their way with the Bruins, and I don't like it. I mean, it's not fair because your team's better, and I don't think that should be a thing. It doesn't make it
That
any
shouldn't.
sense. Like,
Yeah.
why should the Bruins have to play the Sabres if they're better? I don't know who came up with these playoff rules. Um, I don't know. It's been the last game was pretty disheartening to watch the 6-1 shellacking where the Bruins didn't even try. That's hard. It's hard to see it go down like that. I mean, I would take
I'll be
a
honest
hard fought
with you.
battle if we lose.
I was upset
That was one
because
you
it
didn't
was
watch, right?
I
Yeah.
literally go, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, the game started. When I looked at the score, it was 4-0, and it's like it was just after the fourth goal, and I'm like, Jesus
Like
Christ!
10 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm like, I honestly think I checked my phone during like the second inning in the baseball game, and I'm like, oh shit, the hockey game, and I'm like, oh, all right, guess I'll let that marinate for a bit. Yeah. I
not
obviously
good.
watched the replay on all of them, and I'm like, oof, Swayman just got and Lyon's been decent for in goal with the switch. So
Well, it's easy when the team shooting on you doesn't shoot anywhere near the net. Get a lot of their shots from the blue line. Bruins are adopting the strategy. We're going to shoot it from outside the circles. Really, they're just really trying to catch him on one. They're really trying to get a knuckler or something like that.
yeah,
I don't know what to expect. I can't imagine. Or whatever happens. This series is not making it to 7 games. It'd be lucky to make it to 6. But I mean, I'll milk every second out of it. I'm still going for it. You gotta, because once it's over, I don't know what to do with myself. You know.
that's the tough part about playoffs. Is playoff series is you're like, I have to keep watching because then there's just nothing to watch. But it's yeah, it's been interesting. It's been fun. Making the playoffs was certainly the goal. The goal that came to realization as a possibility in like mid-late February, where I'm like, could this actually possibly give me like net me playoff games? And now it's, trending in such a positive direction that I don't really know how to act with it, because I'm like, I don't want to set any expectations because I always set the bar low and then get pleasantly surprised. So, yeah, I don't know. It's been,
I mean, there's a lot of good stories. I would keep watching. I mean, there's a certain amount of like, it just really takes the pressure off if your team loses. But I don't want that. I love the pressure. I love fucking being a fucking crazy piece of shit during a game and just stressing and like pacing or like I don't even know what, changing up my shirt, that kind of stuff. I mean, there's nothing like it. It's like riding a roller coaster for 3 hours. Your heart never really slows down. Your blood pressure is probably too high for health. But it's living, man. That's real good living.
God, it makes me feel alive.
To feel something, man. I was like, maybe I'll bet $500 on the Sabres to win tonight, just to buy one more game. I sometimes do that in my brain. Like, I would never bet against the Bruins, but I was like, why don't I just bet against them $20 a game, $50
That's
a
what
game
I
for
do.
the playoffs?
I hedge
like,
my fandom.
How much would I would pay? Because that would mean I'd pay upwards of $2,000 to $2,500 depending on how many games the whole thing went for them to win. It's like,
Right.
would I pay $2,500 for the Bruins to win? Yes, I would. I don't know where the spot. I mean, it feels about where I'd kind of call it.
Wow,
In terms of responsibility,
25 hundo, huh?
you think that's low or high?
You think I'm gonna call that low?
No,
I
I
like
didn't think I was
gambling,
gonna say
but
that.
I like-
I mean, I could see there's a world where the Sabres haven't won, like 10 grand, finance it, get a loan, personal loan for $10,000. Just tell the bank it's for the Sabres, a guaranteed win. You'll definitely get the loan, and yeah, you pay it,
Then-
pay them off.
No, what you do? We'll see. If the Sabres somehow make the Stanley Cup, that's where hedging fandom comes into play big time.
Okay.
But one step at a time. I mean, that being said, the East is kind of wonky because now Pittsburgh is making the Flyers sweat it out. So that's been interesting. Because that looked really bad just a few days ago. Tampa Bay and Montreal are beating the poo-poo out of each other. But
Mm-hmm.
Carolina swept. They looked good. I mean, but I don't know.
Surprising. Some people consider that surprising, even though they're the best team there. So
Yeah, I mean, Ottawa was a good second wild card, but at the same time in the East, maybe Ottawa wasn't that great. But
you know what I love about the first round of the playoffs is that there's just usually a few games a night, and dude, this just for me it's no sleep territory. Like one night last week, it was I think in Minnesota, Dallas and Minnesota, like going to double overtime. This game ends at like two something, and I'm like trying to stay awake. I'm falling asleep in 15-minute increments from like 11 to 2, but I keep getting up, and I'm like, this is no way to sleep. Like I just like my alarm went off. Like, I'm just like fuck. I mean, but I can't. I need that's like I still have nostalgia and memories from like ESPN2 and late games being on, and just watching those like West Coast teams that you don't normally get to see when you're on the East Coast. So
yeah, West Coast
I
has been
love
going
it.
to overtime
It's the
a
part of the
lot.
experience. I know.
I feel like there's
Bonus
an overtime.
hockey, as we
I feel
say.
like there's an overtime game every night, and it always ends up being on the West Coast. Yeah, I mean, I have never been talking about potentially like watching hockey games this attentively at this time of year, while trying to also take in baseball. Then you have storied baseball teams losing their minds too, with Phillies and Red Sox firing their respective managers this weekend.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. So
Not
now,
a good start, huh?
who's at the helm in Philadelphia? Everyone loves him. It's Donnie Baseball. Don Mattingly is currently the interim
Makes his return. All right.
manager in Philadelphia.
I would like to manage a baseball team. I would wear the old Joe Torre fit to like the tight baseball pants with the socks up, you know. Not trying to look cool at all. Just really, just like nothing like an old Italian man in an ill-fitting baseball uniform.
It is
Those were
the
the days.
best that in this sport, that's what managers do, is they wear manager like baseball pants and stuff, and it's like, interesting choice.
Like now, I mean, NFL has that. I think a lot of teams have it. Like the coaches like partake in a lot of the fitness programs that the teams run, so they like stay fit. But I miss just the big guys that look like they're hacking darts in intermissions, just like
The Andy
like,
Reid.
even Andy Reid. Yeah. But even he lost a bunch, so he was like, it's just too many Sean McVays out there, too many push-ups and squats for my liking, too many clean haircuts. I want to see.
Tired of all the
I want to see a guy that's
fitness
a
freaks.
real derelict. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like a Jack Del Rio. He wore a suit once, and that was cool, but you could tell underneath that suit, he's kind of a wild dude. He probably had a little
Jack Del
bourbon in
Rio
him
looked like
at
a
all
mess.
times. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy looked like, some days he looked like he got dragged out of the gutter. It was a good look. He pulled it off well.
And you guys got your quarterback of the future, the Raiders, the
Yes.
Indiana kid, Francisco Mendoza, or what's his name? Something.
Fernando
Okay.
Mendoza.
Did I say Oakland? Or did I say the
I don't know.
Raiders?
You said Francisco, Oakland. I don't know, man. You're just saying words, but
For the Raiders.
yeah, I mean, that was the move. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They didn't milk the clock. They didn't let it go. They realized the concept of, hey, we've had months to decide this, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know what that means. We'll see. Shit. God damn it.
Dude, tired boy. Where are you going next week?
I have to go to
What's next?
Cleveland for work.
Cleveland again. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So another Monday to
They love you
Thursday.
there. How long is this
Yeah.
going to keep going?
This is kind of it. This Cleveland trip should be the last time that I'm needing to do that, until June, when I'll drive up for Steve's wedding. So that's the next travel would be June.
Man, that's gonna be coming fast.
I know. I agree.
Mid-June. I did get the invitation. I am officially
okay.
invited, so
Okay.
feels nice. I can't go, but it feels nice to be invited.
I can't go. Why? I'm gonna be playing. I got a real. There's a Dead by Daylight bonus
Yeah.
round that weekend, so I can't afford to
It's
miss
a
it.
major Twitch pinball tournament that I have to watch. And I mean, it's funny because I have a friend visiting who's going to a wedding in Albany on the day before, so she's going to visit for the week, and then I'll bring her there, I guess, and then yeah, I'll go the next day. But almost had a +1. Almost had a +1, you guys. Just the schedule didn't work out. I could have been like a real grown up, but not this time. So I'm gonna get hammered and find my wife.
Right.
That's what I was-
So you know what that means. Schlitz is for everybody. Farber's #1. Yeah, no, it's that's definitely what you should do. I 100% think that that's the solution. But yeah, well, so a weekend in Auburn.
I'm assuming. Are you
Yeah.
staying with your the rents?
Yes, actually.
Not gonna get the hotel.
Staying at Casa de Warden. Well, no, parents are gonna go away that weekend, so I'm just gonna swing in and stay at the house for $0. It's nice, Benny.
It's a good hookup. Yeah. Good shit. All right. Well, it is Tuesday night. Now I have to try to get this out, so we could wrap it up. You put in a solid 46, man. I'm proud of you. You're out there. I do want to give a hot rec though. I don't know. Did you watch?
Oh.
I had the weirdest show. 7 episodes. I just thought of it because I finished it this morning on the treadmill. DTF St. Louis on HBO.
No, I don't know what it is, but I do see it when I log into Max.
It's
or
very
HBO or whatever.
It's worth a watch. But it's kind of like a mystery that keeps unraveling, and you think you know what's happening, and then it changes, but then you definitely know what's happening for sure. But then that changes. It's kind of the story is very very weird. But it was just the right pace, and I think just the right amount of what's going on here. But pretty good performances with very bizarre kind of cuckoldery. So, you know, that kind of thing. Next time on to the Steve Carell show, I think. I've heard good things.
I watched did I tell you I watched Anaconda? I watched
Oh, you did? I don't know.
I watched that on my
is that
first
on
trip.
Netflix?
Yes, but I watched that on my first trip to Cleveland.
Okay.
Great movie. It literally feels like you're watching a movie that was made in like 1999. Like it's Jack Black and Paul Rudd in pure Jack Black and Paul Rudd mode, and it's delightful.
Excellent.
If you need a stupid hour-and-a-half comedy, that movie's a great watch, and one that I intend on rewatching because it's so nonsensical.
Wow. Rewatching a movie in 2026?
And on the way to Houston, I watched Good Fortune. It's Seth Rogen, Aziz Ansari, and Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves plays a angel.
Right. Oh, yeah, this came out like 5 years ago or something, didn't it?
No,
Like, or a while ago.
This came out in 2025.
Holy shit.
Man, it's really good. I liked it. Another fun one. And Keanu Reeves it's very weird to see Keanu Reeves in a movie with Aziz and Seth Rogen, because like those aren't
That is very
normal
bizarre.
genres that like blend. But like Keanu Reeves does such a good job in his role. But yeah, that was another one that I could easily recommend to people for a very easy watch some night. Good Fortune. I think that might have been on like American Airlines free movies. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere yet, but that was enjoyable. But yeah, I got to start watching The Pit at some point. Now that season 2 is all done, now
I
can
know.
binge
I'm
that.
like a few episodes in, then I've held off. I thought about it this morning on the treadmill. I'm like, I got to be in the right state of mind to see like wounds and
to
death.
see wounds.
Like,
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's a good
Yeah.
thing. You do.
I know. I'll get there again.
But
Good shit.
yeah.
All right. Go Bruins. They'll definitely still be in the playoffs when this episode airs. That's a guarantee.
Faded like an old arcade screen. Man and jet back where the stories began. Joystick dreams and a pocket full of quarters. Laughing about bets and a taste of disorder. From pixel skies to the vinyl they spun. Movies and memes under the same neon sun. Time hit pause, but the jokes never ended. Two old souls with the past still pretended. Strangely familiar